Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Susilowati. I'm an excellent Power BI enthusiast with decades of business experience. In this week's video, I want to show you how we can easily create infographics in Excel in less than 1 minute. I will be using 3 examples. This is the first example, number of star awards received by each branch manager. And second example is number of assets accumulated, cars, bicycle, planes, houses, and diamond displayed in a simple card like this. And lastly, example number 3, this is showing star awards received by each salesperson presented in the form of vertical bar chart with stars. Alright, let me show you how we can rebuild this beautiful pictogram from scratch. First, let's unhide 2 hidden columns that is inputs column for values and symbol. So I'm going to just copy that at the bottom in here. So the first column is the values, so that if you change that, that will change, okay? So we're going to keep the value inputs over here. And then the second column is where we want to enter the symbols. So in this instance, the symbol is a star and therefore it's displaying a star. If we change that symbol into something else, then our infographic will change into something else. So you might be thinking, where can we find star? All you need to do is press Windows and dot, and then type star. And as you can see, there are some example of stars. I'm going to pick this one, okay? And then I'm going to escape. Now I have my star. My star at the moment is black in color, but it's fine. If we want to make it orange, all we need to do is change that to orange like that. And then we can do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. And I like my input cells to be in yellow, and therefore it's easy to recognize where we need to change it next time. So we have taken care of the inputs. Now we need to type in the branch name over here. So I'm just going to do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. And then most importantly is how are we going to rebuild this section over here? Okay, so we are going to use a formula called repeat, R-E-P-T. And it basically says repeat, open bracket, what you want to repeat. And in this instance, I'm going to say, let's repeat the stars. And then the second input is how many times? And we're going to say 5 times. And then close bracket. There you go, I've got my 5 stars. But over here, I also have the number of stars displayed on the right. So what we need to do is we need to put n, and then of course add the number of stars, which is the value, and voila, all done. Very easy, isn't it? And then you do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and everything is sorted. And if you want it to be maroon color, then we can change the color of the star to make it maroon like that. And we can change the font size, make it a bit smaller. We can change the background, make it a bit pink, and then we can put a border. As simple as that. And then let's hide this, and voila, all done. Now that you know how to create example 1, let's recreate example 2 together. Same method, 2 columns for input, values, and symbol. Let's copy the values, and then let's find the symbols together so that we can recreate cars, bicycle, planes, houses, and diamonds. So to find car, Windows dot, type in car, and then just select like that. Now, I accidentally clicked twice. So all you need to do is just delete one and then hit tick like that. And then for bicycle, Windows dot. And then, oh, that's my bicycle. I can find it. Yep. And I accidentally clicked too many, but it's okay. Just delete the excess like that. Okay. And then plane, yes, Windows dot. Now you get the hang of it. Type in plane, and then you can see the plane. Yeah, and then after that, close that, hit OK, and then house, yes, same step, Windows dot. If you can see the house, that's good. If not, just type in houses, Windows dot, and then we want diamond. I can see diamond there, and that's it. And then after that, let's see if you remember. Yes, we just use repeat. What do we want to repeat? The car. How many times? 5 times. Close the bracket. and then Control C, Control V. And if you want the number, just like before, just add N and add values. Look at that, how easy it is to create infographic in Excel. Just like before, you can highlight it and then change the font, make it a bit smaller, change the color over here, and then you can put border. So line color just now was white. Let's just change it to black. Okay, and all done. Now, if you want to put lines in between, feel free, just amend as required. Yeah, now you may not want to. If you don't want to, then it's okay. But if you want to, you can add like this. All done. All right, let's recreate this beautiful infographic together. I have 2 rows hidden, which are my input rows. The first row is for what symbol that we want to repeat, and the second row is how many times we want to repeat that symbol. So let's do this together. Let's firstly copy the names or the x-axis, yeah, and then just make them of the same size, okay? And then let's just copy the input cells. Now, how about the stars? If you already have it, you can do Control C, Control V. But if you don't have it, then what you want to do is find it, Windows dot, and then you can see the star in here. But if you can't see it, then type star, then you will be able to see it, okay? After that, then just Control C and Control V, okay? And then next is we want to basically repeat what we did previously, which is write a formula that repeat the number of stars 10 times. How do we do that? First, let's type in here, equal repeat, like that, R-E-P-T, open bracket, the star we want to repeat, and we want to repeat 10 times. Okay, but it's going to the right. How do we make it go down? Just highlight like that, and then merge the cells, and then right-click, format cells, and wrap the text. Voila. Yeah. But where is our 10? Okay, we need to add that, and we want to add the value 10 in front of repeat, like that. And done. Okay, so now we want to repeat that, Control C, Control V, to the right. Okay, like that. But they are crooked. How do we make it less crooked? Very easy. Just increase the font a little bit. Now they're fine. Okay, now if you don't want to increase the font, but you want them less crooked, then what you want to do is just make that width a bit smaller, like that. Okay, so 2 options, either you increase the font, yeah, so that you can then have bigger size, like that. All right, now the color. Okay, if you want them to be blue, just change it to blue, and the background, just pick different color. Yeah, so let's just pick slightly different one this time. And then if you want some borders, then just add some borders like that. That's the right border. Yeah, and at the moment the border color is black. If you want the border color to be white, then just pick white. And then one more time. That's white. Then repeat, press F4, 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 F4. And this blue, if it's too blue, just change it to a different blue. Like that, for example. And if you want it exactly like this, then you can click more colors and then find a slightly different blue, maybe that one. Something matching. Yeah. Okay. Now, if it's not close enough, you can right click in here, you do format cells, and then you go to the fill, and then in here, you click more color, and then just copy that hex, Control C. Okay. And then when you go back into here, right click, format cells, and then in the more color, paste in the hex color from the previous one. And now we've got exactly the same color. I really hope that you find this video useful. See you next time.